Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the entire collective of Aquarius. That means anybody that has Aquarius in their chart, this message is for you. My intent is to bring this message directly to you personally. If it is not your message, you do not resonate, relate, ring-a-ding, feel it in your bones, kind of understanding that this is your message, then I definitely encourage you to go observe your other natal chart zodiac signs, because they may very well carry a message for you in those. Now, Spirit may decide to bring forward a message from the past that they want you to look at, learn from, and be able to move forward with. It may be something currently happening to give you some guidance. It may be something to come to give you a heads up about. It may be in regards to an interaction with an individual. And if it is, that message can be directed to you personally about them, to them personally about you. It can be flip-flopped throughout the entire read that way. So I definitely encourage you to pay close attention, apply it where it's appropriate, but I ask that you do not force this message to fit. You should know within the first couple of minutes if this is or is not your message. You should feel it within your bones, whether or not it is or is not. And again, I go back to if you do not relate or resonate with this, then please go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. The intent that I placed upon the request for Spirit to bring forth message, what's headed towards you. As you can see, I have the majority of the cards down. I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and assist Aquarius in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and their intuition to discern this message that they are about to receive. And I am being pushed to request for their heart and mind to be open and clear to receive this message. Okay. So as you can see, we have the mini Celtic down, and the oracle message we have is sextile, which is opportunities coming forward. It's basically blessings of any form. So good things are coming your way. The bottom of the deck, we have the fourth house, which brings forth stability. Your roots can be, blessings within your home, within your family, within your marriage, if you have a marriage or a relationship, what have you. It's anything that's stable. The stability that you have, there's going to be blessings coming forward towards that. So the current situation we have here is the Magician, and I did not address this, but I'm going to do an overview, and then we'll do clarification when we get through the overview here to kind of fine-tune if we can. Again, with it being a general message, I can only get so close to fine-tuning it. So with the Magician is the current situation. We're trying to create something, and we have the Eight of Wands here. Either we're trying to create movement or to move. You could very well be wanting to move, literally, but we'll kind of continue and look and see what we have here. In the recent past, we have the Nine of Pentacles, an independent, confident, financially stable individual. And then we have what's on our mind is the Eight of Swords, feeling trapped, unable to figure out a way out of a situation. Our stability or our foundation is the Hierophant. Either we're wanting to get some full understanding, to have the divine speak to you in regards to what to do, or it's in regards to an actual contractual relationship of some form. Can be business, can be partnership, can be what have you. Anything that's an agreement between two parties, which can be a verbal contract or a literal legal contract of some form. Okay, and what's to come? We have the Four of Swords on its side. So we're heading toward needing to take a time out so that you can figure some things out and get your head screwed on straight. The bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. Definitely not wanting to give up. Feeling pretty beat down, but definitely pushing through anyway. Let's do some clarification and see if we can find out a little bit more information here. Like I said, we'll do clarification, and at the end of the clarification, we'll get general messages and guidance if Spirit has any messages they wish to bring forward to you, any further messages or guidance. All right, so your blessings, and we know that it's in regards to stability, your roots, your home support system, but we can go into what we're bringing forward here. So please clarify the Magician and Eight of Wands. Please clarify the Magician and Eight of Wands for Aquarius. What is headed towards Aquarius, please? Thank you. The end of a journey. Something's coming to an end, or wanting it to come to an end. It could be replaying over and over. It could be a karmic situation, but you're wanting to move on from that. Leave the past behind. Eight of Cups. So you're wanting to just move forward, move on. You're wanting this cycle to come to a close instead of repeating. So you're trying to create a way for it to come to an end or to move on from it, what have you. And this Nine of Pentacles can very well be referring to an individual, because me being curious like I am, I wanted to see what else we had at the bottom of the deck, which this is like, this is kind of like splitting open your guts and looking up in, okay? Because this is the bottom of the deck, and it's like looking at your innards. This is the surface of what's on your mind, actions, things that are occurring, but this is the deep part of you, okay? And so we're wanting to walk away, but we're a little confused, a little blinded on how to have equal give and take with this Nine of Pentacles to be sufficient, confident, independent, and to fill up your emotional cup, your own cup, and be successful. So let's go to this Nine of Pentacles, because we have a reappearance of this. Please clarify this Nine of Pentacles for the recent past. So the Queen of Cups has chosen a different path, or is wrestling with themselves on which path to take. Because of a painful ending that's came in. Ten of Swords. The message I'm getting from this is, there was a painful ending, and then we're holding on to the belief that this partner, our twin, our soulmate, this individual that means a whole lot to you will figure out how to make it happen and get, clarification, get the light bulb moment, aha moment on how to have equal balance, equal give and take, to have the balance for one and the other, whether it be a career and your partner or your children and your partner, but to find some balance there by reflecting on things and taking some time out to think things through, to get some clarity. Sun was behind that. Again, with that wanting clarity so you can have a new beginning. Okay, so that is your recent past. This successful, confident individual could be a Scorpio, could be a Cancer, just the energies that are in there. So please keep that in mind as well. It's not necessarily a person that has Cancer in their chart. It could be just them taking on that energy as well. But they're wrestling with themselves. There's definitely a tug of war on which paths to take. but a very caring, sharing, loving, giving individual, though. Okay, so please clarify the Eight of Swords. Please clarify the Eight of Swords. Oh, here we go. They're going to be throwing the cards on the floor, and I'm going to end up screaming by the end of the shift here. Okay, that is how it fell. Eight of Swords again. Eight of Swords clarifies the Eight of Swords. Definitely feeling very, very trapped. Having a hard time figuring out which direction to go. Four Swords. Need to take that time. Look at that. Four Swords, Four Swords. We're backing each other up here. Feeling very, very trapped. It's obviously a karmic situation, but remember that the overall energy of the oracle here is the blessings are coming towards your stability. So let's clarify the Hierophant, please. Sometimes we think too much. We got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Wands in reverse. So for the Hierophant, you're wanting to get some enlightenment on how to reestablish this situation. Because it's not functioning, it's not stable, and you're wanting to get some clarity. Again, the Sun has popped out a couple of times. The Ace of Swords popped out, wanting to get some clarity. Definitely wanting clarity, wanting divine messages to come through to tell you how to guide you, how to make this work, how to move forward, how to have stability. Clarify the Four of Swords for what's to come, please. Four Swords on its side for Aquarius. Be methodical, watch, learn, observe. That is the Page of Swords, taking some time out and getting your head straight, really taking some time to think things through. And with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, those two in combination are really look at the whole picture, make sure you have all of the clarity. It's kind of like the Queen of Swords, but we're not cutting away anything, we're just learning. We're moving steadily and methodically forward, very slowly, and learning how to address the situation, watching, observing, and figuring out how to make it happen. These came out on top of that. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords on their side, heading towards being upright. So there is definitely some anxiety on how to begin new, how to build new, how to plan it. And I can see that anxiety coming in when, oh my gosh, when this actually comes to an end, how do I start fresh? I've been so busy fighting this and trying to get this to end, I haven't thought about how I'm going to go about doing this. So kind of on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. Moving forward, making a decision to move forward. Let's see if we can get some clarification. Well, not actually clarification, but maybe they can clarify some more information, which is bringing forth some messages, maybe some guidance in regards to this and how to move forward, how to take your next step. Messages and guidance for Aquarius in regards to this spread, please. Any messages and guidance for Aquarius in regards to this spread, please? Messages and guidance for Aquarius in regards to the spread, please. Oof, that's quite a bit. There's no place like home. Thinker. Never-ending story. Message in a bottle and soulmates. And then the bottom of the deck is yen. So this individual you believe to be a pretty important partner. You know, your soulmate, your other half. And behind that was a leg up, which is like your best friend too. Take some time. Again, it's the Four Swords. Take some time to think about how to deliver this message. Stability, blessings, happiness. To be happy is the biggest part here, because this never-ending story, I feel very weighted down with this. The never-ending story, it's the cycle that just keeps repeating itself. You know, it's a karmic situation that just keeps going over and over and over, and you just want it to come to an end. And so definitely needing to take some time to think about how to handle this, how to move forward, because you're happiest in your home, as most of us are. The majority of us are happiest in our home. Some people are more happy outdoors, but it's a place that you call home, whether it be outdoors or in a home, in a house or wherever. But the concern is figuring out how to deliver this message that you really want to move on. You want to bring this to an end, and you feel so trapped in regards to it. And all that's doing is readdressing this message. Let's see if they can give you something else here. Any further messages, please? Any further messages and guidance? Thank you. Not for you. And it's on its side. So take this as you will, but this situation obviously is not for you. So the decision of what direction to take is kind of what you're wanting to manifest. The divine will bring forward to you. The decision is in your ballpark of what you really wish to do, and until you can get past feeling like you're trapped and not able to take a direction and needing to make a decision. And that's what they're telling you here, is really think about what you want, because they're there to do what you want them to do, and they're waiting for you to decide what to do so you can bring this to a close. Because the situation is not necessarily for you. And that's the star, technically. The imagine is, sit down and close your eyes, and what do you dream? What are your dreams? What do you wish to happen? What do you wish to attain? That's what they're wanting you to do, because then you will be very blessed and those opportunities will come towards you. As long as you can just go with the flow to the sea. All right, Aquarius. I know the biggest part is you're wanting to lean on them and find out what they have to say for you, what direction they're telling you. But the direction they're telling you is for you to decide what you truly want. And they'll hop to it for you. That's what I just heard, is we'll hop to it. They'll hop to it for you, and they'll help you. And they'll lay down those bricks in front of your feet so that you can start walking that path. However, that path needs to be chosen, and a decision needs to be made so that you can come out of it. So you can come out of this cyclic situation and move forward and create a new beginning. Something that's stable, a new abundance, and the blessings and opportunities coming forward. And it's not always easy to deliver messages towards an individual that we're thinking was supposed to be something for us. But again, that is your decision, because if it's not working, this relationship was not working, it's unstable. And it's never ending, it seems. but you can end it. You're not trapped. All right, Aquarius. Well, I pray that this message has found who it needed to find, been delivered to those that are seeking guidance and messages in regards to the spread. Let's have a look and see what all energies we have within the bubble here. And the energies what may be playing off on the situation, affecting you, affecting the other individual, or just in the bubble, kind of shaking and rattling everything up. Like I said earlier, you have Cancer in here. You also have Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus. And as far as energies go, with them being major arcanas, it's like 1/8. So most definitely the divine and universe were waiting for you to make a solid decision so that they can then move forward for you on your behalf. But with it being like 1/8, they're not even able to make a move until you make a solid decision of where to go, because the anxiety is starting to weigh you down. It's starting to head towards you being overly concerned in how to make this beginning. And it all starts with a decision. Head and heart together, making that decision and sending it out. And it's a solid decision, sending it out to the divine and the universe. And then they can set that path for you so that you can move forward. And things will start laying in place as you manifest that. You'll see everything's just laying out. But that decision has to come from you of what you want to do. Close your eyes and imagine what you want to come out of everything. And then send that message out. And they'll make it happen for you. So, all right, Aquarius. With this message, this is what's headed towards you is decision time. At least they're encouraging you to make a decision. So, I pray that this message has found who it needed to find. And we'll find out next week what is occurring. And until then, may all your choices be very, very blessed.